All right, ladies and gentlemen, and also, hello guys, and welcome on back to another brand new video. Today, everybody, my name is Captain Toad, the holder of pictures, and that's right, everyone, and that's right, and also, yep, that's me, everyone, that's me, and also, today, everyone, we're going to be doing another brand new StreamYerd video. Just something a bit random, just something random. Sorry, just trying to clear my throat, by the way. I had allergens today, so it means that I had to clear my throat because, it actually makes me have like a deeper voice. So, yeah, whenever sometimes that actually happens, sometimes I need to clear my throat so that way I could actually be prepared to speak or say anything before I actually do want to say anything. But, sometimes I just had like that kind of different ability that sometimes I just need a lozenge to clear my throat so that way I won't be able to stop talking for whatever. So anyways, before we do start the video, I want to give guys and everyone else some warnings that I want to be telling you guys that there will be no impersonating or doing any sexual reasons because, well, yeah, that had started a problem a long time. I mean, guys, if you guys did not understand what it actually did, my second channel was getting a strike for no reason, so that's why we don't want to get that part of the reason. So if you guys want to be enjoying a bit of the StreamYard, by the way, well then just so you guys already know that we need sometimes you need to be very careful with that stuff because it might trigger lots of reasons because well we don't want to do that exactly, of course, but that's not going to be a bit of a good situation. So mind about that, everyone, and let's just get to this video and stream. And also, by the way, if you guys want to join me, by the way, that could be cool and that could be fair, by the way. So if you guys want to join me and StreamYard exactly, well then just so you know that just join me in, and if you guys want to, then it would be amazing if you want to join in. So if you guys have any questions, well then yeah, I'll pretty much be sure to actually say that, by the way. Yeah, I remembered it. It was removed for 4 months. I know, right? I mean, yeah, I mean the impersonators. Like, dude, the two impersonators were so stupid. I mean, bruh, like it came out of nowhere. Like seriously, it came out of nowhere. And also, thank you, the Mouse Gamer. Thank you, Mouse Gamer. Thank you, by the way. And also, if Zane or a few other people want to join in, by the way, for my moderators, well, then you guys can join in the live stream of this StreamYard, by the way. If you guys feel free or do something, then yeah. And also, if you guys can see it in the chats, by the way, well, then just go ahead and just, chill, chat, relax. We could be talking about any kind of topic that you feel free to do so. Since this might be our 17th time that we might be doing a StreamYard stream, and I mean, I'm impressed. I mean, I'm really impressed. Like, I am really kind of impressed that we actually made like loads of StreamYard videos. Like, it's impressive. Like, it's very impressive. So if you guys want to be getting in here, so yeah, you guys can see this, by the way. So there you go. You guys can see this on the StreamYard invite, and then you guys can come right in. But if no, by the way, I mean, if no, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. I just wanted to show you guys so that way you could probably see it. So yeah, I mean, so yeah, you guys can talk about anything that you feel free to do so because, well, just feel free to talk to me and that would be amazing. And also, and I changed my name to BF Gamer to the Mouse Gamer. I'm only using this channel username for 3 days until I came back to BF Gamer. Oh, that's fair, by the way, man. That's totally fair, by the way. That's actually fair. So it is fair, by the way. Totally fair. And I mean, fair enough, by the way. Fair enough. Like, yeah, that's kind of fair enough, by the way. Fair enough. So anyhow, yeah, fair enough, by the way. And also, if you guys actually do like the name, by the way, on the title, by the way, like says, I'm cool as a cat. I mean, I love the way how I actually came up with that idea. I mean, it's supposed to be a funny common sense, by the way, by saying is a cucumber. I actually brought that a little bit to a joke. Just so you guys already can understand that one, I brought that one to a joke. Like saying is, I'm cool as a cat. Meow. And yeah, that's supposed to be kind of funny meow, by the way. Like, I can make a loads of meow noises. Like going like meow, meow. Like, yeah, I know how to make noises, by the way. Like any animal noises, You got it. I mean, you absolutely got it. So, yeah. Well, we only have a few days until December. I know, right, dude? I know. I mean, I agree. Like December, boy, what are things going to be like in December? I mean, that could be amazing. Like, I mean, to be truly fair enough is that, yeah, I could definitely agree. So, yeah. And also, I'm going to say is same. I'll pretty much type this one out. So I said was same, about like Christmas, December. I definitely agree. I totally actually agree, by the way. But yeah, I actually do agree. Like, that is really cool. Very cool. So anyhow, I can definitely agree on that. And also, Firing Woody said was hello. Oh hey, Firing Woody, what's up? By the way, like, what's up, man? What's up? Like, what's up? What's up, man? And oh, SpongeBob said was hi. Oh hey, SpongeBob, how's it going? How's it really going? And also, if you guys do like my new name, by the way, called Captain Toad, the holder of pictures, yeah, I actually changed the new name. By the way, I actually changed the new name. Called Captain Toad, the holder of pictures, because I'm a captain and I hold the pictures. Like it's like if I hold a picture. Like, it's kind of funny actually. Like, I mean, yeah. And if you guys want to be talking about like the cat joke, by the way, honestly, by saying is I'm cool as a cat. I love the name. I absolutely love the name because the name is pretty very awesome. Like saying as if it's a reference by saying is I'm cool as a cucumber. Like, I already got the joke by saying it's cool as a cucumber. Like the cucumber, man, isn't that just kind of very suspicious? Isn't that kind of a bit different? Like, I'd say as if I was cool as a dog. Like, that would be a lot more different things to be added by saying is I'm cool as a what? And then it makes sense. Like saying is I'm cool as a cat. Like, it's kind of pretty a bit different. And also, people are still saying that Mario Galaxy is the best Mario game. Oh yeah, I can actually relate, by the way. I can relate, by saying people can say is that Mario Galaxy is the best Mario game. I can definitely agree to that. Like, I can definitely agree about that, by the way. The Mouse Gamer, I can actually agree on that. So definitely, simply, I can agree. Yeah, I actually agree. So very much again is that yeah, I can definitely agree, and pretty much I can say same here. By the way, definitely same here. So honestly, yep, there's me, everybody. There's me. And also, ayo. I mean, yep, ayo. And also, if you guys can see this one right here, I mean, you guys can see that on the top right, top left, and then the bottom right. You guys can totally see that. Like saying is, ayo. Like, yep, definitely live or StreamYard. And also the StreamYard show. Yep, I actually love coming up with that name because if you guys do not mention one thing, I said was this. I said was that I made a playlist called the live stream StreamYard show. I mean, if you guys were actually loving that, by the way, then yes, I have like loads of those ones, by the way. Definitely like loads. Like, it's pretty much, I have like 16. Like 16. Like 16 StreamYard shows, by the way. Like so far, like 16. Man, it can be reached to 20. Wow, 20. I mean, okay, 20. I mean, absolutely, I have to say like 20. Like, I mean, again, we can say that we can get 20 live StreamYards, by the way, like 20. That's very fascinating. Very fascinating. I only get clothes for Christmas last year. Oh, it's okay, man. It's all right. I mean, Christmas, it's pretty cool, by the way. And oh, wait a minute, guys. I have a thought. I have a thought of the mystery. Guess what? I actually made like some Christmas videos too, by the way. Like a couple of last years, by the way. I mean, if you guys actually did really enjoy those Christmas other videos, by the way, it was actually the compilation, by the way. If you guys actually did enjoy my compilation video that were actually added in stream and in Screencastify, I mean in Crastify, and then pretty much Capwing. If you actually did see that one, by the way, well, then, yes, those were definitely both versions that I played along as Santa Claus. I mean, I could do the voice of Santa easy. Ho, ho, ho. Hello, boys and girls. I am Santa Claus. If you've been good little boys and little girls, then I'll give you a present this year. Ho, 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 ho. Like, yeah, I actually could do the voice of Santa Claus, of good old Saint Nick. Boy, isn't that kind of funny? I mean, I knew how I can do the voice of Santa Claus. I mean, good old Santa. I mean, imagine if it was me meets with Santa Claus. Man, that would be amazing. I mean, you guys can totally be seen. That would be amazing. Like, imagine if that was pretty cool. And okay, so the Mouse Gamer said was I sub to all your channels because I kept missing the streams that you upload on your channels. Oh, it's fair, man. I mean, that's okay. And also, thank you by the way. Thanks. There you go. I just said was thanks. And also, yeah, thank you for subscribing to all my channels by the way. That is so appreciated by the way. The Mouse Gamer, I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you very much. Like, totally thank you again, dude. Thank you. I mean, if you actually do enjoy many more of my contents, well, then keep on enjoying many more, like old or new. I mean, it's fun, by the way. I mean, you guys can watch every single new video that I've always make. And guys, I was wanting to talk about the Ultimate Custom Night, but if you guys actually were interested about the Ultimate Custom Night, that's when I was starting to do it. I mean, I enjoyed the Ultimate Custom Night very well. It went very decent, very smooth, and all those voice lines I never revealed were very crazy. They were actually pretty crazy, of course. Like, those were exactly pretty crazy. Like, I mean, imagine if that went very nuts. Just about the pretty much about like the voiceovers of the characters, dude, that went very crazy. Like, it went so well by Scott Cawthon. Like, dude, I actually really enjoyed part 1 through part 12. Like, man, I was really trying to see what their reactions were on anywhere on 10 or even 5 or 20 or 1. But I have to say about those type of reactions, they actually went very well. I have to give him a very good rounds of applause for Scott. Very rounds of applause for him. Like, totally again, rounds of applause for him. And I have to say about the voice reveals of those jump scares, dang, they went super fantastic. Like, the voice actors, yo, let's go. Like, those jump scares, my goodness. Like, I never even played the Ultimate Custom Night just right now in this channel. Like, it was very decent. I mean, I usually played like all the way from the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then sixth. And then, yeah, I have to say that those were very amazing. But if you guys have enjoyed Five Nights at Freddy's, if you guys actually enjoyed Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, man, you guys should definitely be watching those. I mean, I actually played them and they turned out very good. Like, very much likely you have to get all the secrets of hiding everywhere. Like, it always started, like the entire time. Like, it started with always with Afton every single month of the time. That was always him. Like, he always was the one who started the entire thing at all to make a blood fest. Like, a lot more. Like, it still again remains with every part of it. Like, dang, congratulations. Like, most of that went very smooth as I never seen before. And those blueprints, man, the blueprints, that was very kind of actually crazy about the blueprints. The blueprints? Wow. All right, well, I have to say fair enough, man. I mean, fair enough. Just totally again, like, fair enough about that. And of course, I just want to actually mention is that, yeah, I have to pretty much say that. Was Sonic Tears a yay or a nah? No, I have not played Sonic Tears, by the way. The Mouse Gamer, no, I have not played Sonic Tears, by the way. But maybe sometime in the future, maybe I could play some Sonic games. Even if I could play it on the Wii U, or Xbox, or the PS4. I may try that, by the way. I don't know. Oh, don't forget my 3DS. I can still do that too, by the way, which it would be pretty bit hard to actually show you guys the screen at first, since I actually do have like the camera face to me at all times or whatever I just show. But I may try my best with the 3DS. Who knows? But as long as that we'll see, we can try our best to see how things work out. Some of them out of the time. But no, I have not played Sonic Frontiers yet, but I may get a chance, or who knows. I mean, I could try whatever I could play, about any kind of type of Sonic games. Like, I mean, guys, I actually played the first Sonic game and the second game, the 19s, those games were very good. I mean, I practiced the second game. Like, I tried all the way lot hard of getting to Robotnik. I mean, I tried very well. That it went super well. I mean, dude, I mean, I remember, like, I absolutely remembered that I had to face the last one in Eggman's Death Egg. I mean, I actually never knew that mechanic actually had a lot of talent against Sonic. I mean, geez, like, okay, that there was definitely another mechanic. Like, I had to learn that mechanic, and I totally had to defeat Dr. Robotnik at the Death Egg. And I mean, okay, well, I actually totally got him, by the way. I actually did won that game. And also, by the way, I'm actually on the next one, of course, which is definitely the next game will be called Sonic versus Knuckles. Like, I mean, I'm really gonna try to see if I can totally be playing that game too, which also is Sonic Free. Of course, Sonic the Hedgehog Free. You know, the game of my Nintendo Switch. I mean, not Nintendo Switch, my 3DS. Sorry. So yeah, I meant to say was 3DS, not Nintendo Switch. So, anyways, the next comment goes to is the Mouse Gamer said was I remember when I was buying chips. It was Doritos. It tasted weird, and realized it was not nacho cheese. Oh, you're trying cheese. Or trying saying something, I guess. So you were trying something, I guess. All right then, and also D Bunny said was hi. Oh hey D Bunny, thanks for coming into the to my StreamYerd show. Thank you, by the way. Thanks for coming into my StreamYerd show. Even though I actually did named it, by the way, on my on my playlist, by the way, but it still kind of counts, by the way. It still kind of counts, but I have to say that it's almost like 20. Like, I was getting like almost 20, like 20 StreamYard shows. That's amazing. Like, I never even thought of it. Like, just imagine, like, I never thought of it. Did I join in late? Well, I think you kind of actually joined in a bit late, of course. I think it was like around like 17 minutes, almost about to be 18 minutes. So you were probably late, by the way. You were probably late. And yeah, I think you were. So yeah. Hold on. Yeah, you were late. Hold on. Yeah, and also, oh, my favorite chips or Doritos, Lay's Puffo cheese, original pretzels, and Lay's chips. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's nice, by the way. The Mouse Gamer, that's nice. That's real nice. So, yeah, that's nice. And also, man, talking about Doritos of favorite chips, cool. I mean, a lot of food types, by the way. That's a lot. I mean, we could definitely be talking about any type of topic, but that's pretty cool, by the way. I mean, enjoy the Doritos or pretty much the puff chips. But okay, well, interesting. But just so you guys already did know, I actually did try some Doritos before. I mean, it looked pretty okay. I mean, for me, what I said, man, they looked pretty good. Like, some Doritos were pretty bit good than other Doritos. I mean, some of them were spicy and some of them weren't. I mean, yeah, I mean, it comes to me when I deal with some spice food, which sometimes I always am not type of fan that sometimes always eats a little bit hot, spicy Doritos, but I only find some good scent of the taste of it. If it actually doesn't burn out some of the taste buds or whatever. But I have to say that some Doritos are pretty good. And also, there is a website called The Hunger Games. It's a P versus P game, and it's a bit cruel. Oh, that game. Well, Hunger Games. Well, I've not actually been a bit of a scene about Hunger Games, but I did heard of the games before. But no, I have not gotten in my head into the game, of course, which no, I have not even got to see that before. But yeah, never even got to seen it. But it's pretty cool, I have to say. Like, I never even seen Hunger Games before. Like, some people really thought it was pretty bit of a good game. But also, it actually was a movie, by the way. If you didn't know that too, by the way, like, there was a movie about called Hunger Games. Like, yeah, they like shoot a person out there. I mean, in the ring, like the big giant circle, like the big giant huge ass circle, like, man, that's crazy. Like, you have to like fight many people in the ring. Like, you always have to do is just like hide around in the bush or then just survive the way how you can try to survive without getting killed. Yeah, boy, didn't I sure had to watch some of those movies too. It was my first time after when I saw that movie. Like, it was really a bit, kind of actually a bit inspiring a little bit less. Like, man, you had to like avoid most people without getting shot or even get into some groups. It's either get into groups or go in solos or get some duos or some trios, which sometimes might kind of actually be the best scenario at some point that you may have to survive with some people, I guess. Maybe. As long as that someone doesn't get killed at least, but that's kind of fine. That's already fine by me, I guess. Fine by me. And also, if you type the Hunger Games game, there is a website to it, and you can edit the names and the images. Oh, really? You can? Nice. I never knew that. I never knew that. But gotta say, that's very cool. That's very well cool. Nice. And also, nice, by the way. Okay. Never even thought of that, by the way. Never even thought of it. But that's nice. Real nice. Like, you can edit in names and images. Cool. Like, I'm gonna give this as a thumb up. Hold on, I'm gonna give this as a thumb up. Yeah, totally thumbs up, by the way. Totally thumbs up, by the way. Definitely thumbs up. Nice. And yeah, totally again, thumbs up, by the way. Definitely thumbs up. And speaking of such, gotta say, well, nice. And yeah, so if some people actually want to be joining me in the Ultimate Custom Night, well, if you guys want me to talk about the Ultimate Custom Night, yes, I will definitely be sure to be talking about the game. And also, if some of you guys might be interested of me actually succeeding the Ultimate Custom Night, man, what would happen if I win? Well, if I actually did win the Ultimate Custom Night, it would be pretty possible. Like, it would actually be pretty possible. Like, if I actually did win the Ultimate Custom Night, I'd still be the same claim as the only one that I would win. Totally again, I would totally would win the Ultimate Custom Night and would declare as again as remaining at the second king of Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, let's go. Like, the Ultimate Custom Night is pretty good. Like, I have to say, it's the next evolution to the next Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, man, imagine if it's the next evolution coming into the next. I know it may actually be a spin-off, but I have to say that it will be pretty good, of course. Like, the challenges, I gotta learn loads of things, like lots of challenges. Like, if you guys are very interested about Bears Attack 1, 2, or 3, well, then I kind of actually will be able to get some advices or pretty much be knowing how to avoid most attacks. Some of them, but maybe some of them. And also, it's called BRANTSELLE Hunger Games Simulator. Nice. That's nice, by the way. That's real nice. That's definitely nice, by the way. The Mouse Gamer. Nice. That's totally cool, by the way. That's very cool. And also, hey, by the way, the Mouse Gamer, did you know I actually did a simulator on my Duncan Gaming channel? Yeah, I actually did that, by the way. I actually just did Total Drum Island Simulator, by the way, on my Duncan Gaming channel, and I think I have to say I did pretty well doing it, by the way. It was very good. So yeah, I have to say I actually did very good. And also, if you start the game gets more cruel. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get you. I get what you say. By the way, the Mouse Gamer, I get it. And also, when Purple came in, there was a whole lot going on in the background sound. I see. I see then. I see. Well, if you guys want me to talk about some Thanksgiving, well, I could pretty much talk about it. So, oh, hold on a second. Let me see what this says. So there's a thing going, enforces shooting tear gas at people. Oh, that's pretty shocking. That's very shocking. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna pretty much be talking about about some holidays that I could pretty much be playing up sometimes. I could definitely be talking about some of the holidays, which I might pretty much get to it. So yeah, about the holidays, I'll actually will explain about Christmas. So yeah, about that, by the way, about Christmas. Yeah, I'll be sure, by the way, is to do something about Christmas. Well, I may actually do a Christmas episode. Maybe. As long as I may do something to do some Christmas episodes, who knows? I could probably try to get something into it, which I mean, I don't know how long I might do a Christmas episode, but at least I might make a good appearance to do as good old Santa Claus, maybe, as long as I actually do the best editing sometimes. Well, this might be the only one Christmas video I might do, or maybe sometimes I might do a few, in cosplay. I actually did wanted to learn to do some cosplay, by the way, some characters, which I have to say, it actually is pretty good. Which I mean, I actually watched a few other content creators like MK creators or just a few other characters, of course, on other people's YouTubers, of course. Which I mean, I have to say that all those were great. Like all those actually have like good companions, like a lot of good character names. Like most of the time we're in POV or whatever, and the point of view, of course. Which I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just very cool by cosplay. Nice. And also, another question by the Mouse Gamer. Maybe you can make a video about if you have enough time to put warnings. Oh, okay. Thank you, by the way. I'll definitely be sure to add warnings next time. I'll be sure to add some warnings. Thank you. And yeah, and also, if you actually could send me some of the things, by the way, about the warnings, I'll be sure to be adding that on whatever I might add on on the oh yeah, the other site, by the way. I forgot. I was talking about Catwing, of course. Catwing. Yeah. I was gonna probably mention about Catwing. So yeah, I was gonna definitely mention about Catwing, which it's kind of a bit of an editing site I always use whenever I make my videos. But yeah, I'll actually make my videos sometimes around like 6 minutes or even 7 minutes, which it can actually be leading off 7 minutes, so it kind of sucks. I mean, again, it kind of does suck whenever like Capwing moves to different numbers, which I mean, I was kind of actually okay with Screencastify at first, actually by using other, exactly by other things, of course. But dang, I mean, it kind of sucks though. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna send any dirt on Catwing, of course, which I mean, yeah, not gonna actually be doing that, of course. So yeah, and also thank you for telling me about the warnings, by the way. So thank you. I'll actually be sure remind myself next time to be sure to do so. Thanks. And also, there were people screaming and sirens going off. Ouch. And also, a user Kip came into the stream. Jesus Christ, people, purple. What's going on in the background? Rot. And he says, oh. Anyways, so yeah. Anyways, if you guys actually do like my new name exactly called Captain Toad, the holder of pictures. That's right. I mean Captain Toad, the holder of pictures. I mean exactly. I mean I actually did love the name exactly when I actually did want to decide that one. So yeah, gotta say the new name looks pretty nice. So gotta say the new name looks very legit. So the new name exactly looks pretty cool. So anyway, about the other new name that might come up a little bit next, I don't know, but I'm gonna be saving it a bit later. I may actually show you my collection about my names exactly that I've always used in some of the past years, or sometimes a bit now exactly. So yeah, I'll be sure to send you guys to be very sure that I'll pretty much do it on Catwing to see how that is gonna pretty much be fitting. A bit not a good fitting, but who knows? I mean, who absolutely knows? And yeah, there's not going to be any changing afterwards. So yeah, there won't be any changing until the very last one. So no, I don't think that will actually be necessarily. But anyways, if you guys want to actually be telling me about a few other questions, well then I'll pretty much be sure to get going and then focus about the ultimate custom night challenges, by the way, which I definitely need to be focusing about the Bears Attack 1, 2, and 3. And then maybe sometime I may try that. So yeah, I think it's gonna get a little bit easy, normal, and a bit hard. Who knows? I mean, as long as I win the first one, it will be pretty good. I mean, to avoid all the mechanics, man, that's going to be a well done, good game. And I'm only going to be sure to be saving my friends. The ones that were not in the Shadow Curse. More likely about like Nightmare and Nightmare Fredbear's control. But yeah, that's going to pretty much suck, which I hope I can try my best to win against Nightmare and Nightmare Fredbear. Damn, those guys. I mean, as long as I actually did defeat it, Shadow Freddy, thank God. I mean, thank goodness that Shadow Freddy is not back onto the evil side. Which I'm actually keeping an eye on him though, but if he does any sneaky stuff, oh, he's in trouble. Yeah, he's in big trouble because no one is not going to be out taunting the second king. Like, that's right. I mean, that's right. I'm keeping an eye on that because I know that Shadow Freddy may actually do some sneaky plots, but at least I'm keeping an eye on him for one reason, though. But yeah, kind of actually keeping an eye on that if things actually go a lot more different. So, anyways, yeah, I have to say that, well, we better be sure to see what happens in the Ultimate Custom Night because let's just find out and see. Let's definitely find out and see. So, anyways, guys, I'm actually drinking a Gatorade. So, if you guys actually do like the Gatorades, yeah, I have to say I was drinking a yellow, by the way, a yellow Gatorade. That has lemon lime. That's tasty good. I mean, that's pretty good. Hold on, I gotta show you on the screen. Hold on. So, anyways, yeah. So here it is. Yep, that's what I'm drinking. Yellow lime Gatorade. The Gatorade. The Gatorade. Yep, the Gatorade, all right. The Gatorade. Yep, it tastes pretty good. It tastes very good. Yep, it does. It does pretty taste good. And yeah, it's very delicious. Yellow lime. All right, and then DA Bunny said was yellow lime is so good. I can agree and I can relate. Definitely I can agree. Like, yeah, LOL. I can definitely agree and I can definitely relate as well. I can definitely relate. Anyway, so speaking for such is that if you guys want to see more awesome videos, well then just be sure to actually see what's gonna happen next. And also about the Ultimate Custom Night, man, I'm sure as heck that I may actually do my best, I guess. Maybe. I mean, yeah, I probably would say. And also, wait a minute. Wait, it's called lemon lime, not yellow lime, not yellow lime. My brain? Wait. Okay, okay, oof. Hold on, oof. There. Yep, oof, 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 oof. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so if you guys actually did mention that about another thing after the Ultimate Custom Night, well, afterwards I may play Plants vs Zombies. I will definitely be playing Plants vs Zombies. On my iPad exactly. About the game. Only just the app of the game that I'm playing. About the Plants vs Zombies. And if you guys actually did enjoy those memories, man, am I gonna bring that back? I mean, I'll definitely be sure to love bringing that back exactly. So yeah, I mean, to be fair enough with everyone else's opinions about Plants vs Zombies, it's gonna work pretty fine as long as we might actually see how that's gonna work. And also to be clear with everyone else about the thing that might be after next about the Ultimate Custom Night will be Plants vs Zombies. Because, well, just so you guys already know that I am actually going to be choosing 3 other games exactly that I actually did actually remind everyone else about the next one after Plants vs Zombies, of course. But if you guys actually do want to actually know what you guys want to pick in the community tab exactly, that I may actually will send you guys about the free options. I think it was going to be about like the bonus thing exactly, only a bonus. After when I was going to be done with the Ultimate Custom Night, and afterwards we might actually do like the Five Nights at Freddy's season about my first channel because, well, I actually did came pretty far to actually make some plush seasons exactly, and it might be my last one. To actually, do the only last one will be the Five Nights at Freddy's, which I mean it hasn't been done yet before, but I may think I may get this a try. About the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then seventh, and then finally the last one, the Rejected. So as long as I have to say that I may have to pick the ones about that season, then I have to say that we are going to actually at least try our best to get that thing and get that thing ready. So yeah, I mean, it may have to take some guts about that season that I may have to actually do the same angling as any other, like same other as my seasons exactly, like doing angling shots or a few other things I may have to do, like as long as I don't actually break my kneecaps. By the way, sometimes I've really been on my kneecaps for sometimes on some other episodes. Some seasons I actually did for like my Sonic, Angry Birds, Mario, and then Plants vs Zombies thing. Yeah, I actually really try to avoid without breaking my my kneecaps. Some of them were good, and some of them weren't the very most best scenes that I forgot to always sometimes pause, which wasn't a very good moment that I would rather not even want to say anything. So I may only will talk about an interview that I may actually will be, giving out people points. By the way, sometimes that I may give some reaction to it. If I actually wanted to say that I should have did right or should have said something right or wrong, but I may actually will have to criticize that, or maybe probably will actually be talking about that soon. Who knows? I mean, as long as we may have time about it, as long as I may actually have to get like the full prepare and may actually get to explain some points, sometimes. But anyway, yeah, that's all I have to pretty much will actually have to explain. So yeah. And also, speaking of such, I might as well have to be pretty much get going, and then, well, I will say one question: is that what were you guys' favorite moments about Thanksgiving, and what about let me tell you guys about my moment about Thanksgiving. So I wanted to actually tell you guys this. Let me tell you guys this. How was Thanksgiving? Yesterday. Well, about yesterday, it was pretty good. I mean, I had some tacos. Yeah, I definitely had some tacos in Thanksgiving. I mean, I actually really had some Spanish tacos for Thanksgiving because, well, it was pretty good. I mean, it tasted pretty good and it was really good. I mean, it actually happens like most like every other last year for most of the time. Not less, but just some time that we just had some, Spanish tacos. But I gotta say, it tasted pretty good and Thanksgiving, which I mean, it's supposed to always be about the turkey. But it kind of sounded a little bit different. I may have to actually say, of course. But, it was something different, though. It was actually something. But yeah, Thanksgiving, though. But I have to say what I was thankful for about my content, about everyone else, like, my friends, family, or whatever I enjoyed. But, all I had to say that I actually did came this far a lot more well, exactly to make a lot of good videos, even though sometimes I had to do a lot of amounts of some talk about sometimes. Well, I actually still continued on what I did as what I did best, is more likely continue making awesome content. For, making them out of the very best things I actually had to do. So, yeah, I mean, sometimes I just made the very best things possible. So, yeah, they most likely made the best possible. And then, yeah, so I was thankful for everyone because, well, as long as that everybody were enjoying my content from my first channel and all other channels, I actually had to say that I wanted to be thanking everyone else for enjoying my content along the journey, like lots of journeys, like most likely the lots of journeys. Like, I mean, so far, I actually did survive very well of playing very scary horror games and then continued on doing a lot of massive games, like a loads of games that you can name anything. Like, I mean, I did so well. Like, I was going to decide to play the next game of Finance and Wario's, the very next game of number two. But man, I have to say that, yeah, I will get a chance of playing that second game. Which, I mean, the first game about Finance and Wario's, let me tell you, it was pretty good. I mean, it was very most likely the same rhythm, but it was more like a different office exactly. It was a different version of the Finance and Warriors game I actually always knew. I mean, it was not supposed to like make Nintendo mad or anything, but it was more likely a good game. Like it was very a matter of a good game. And then of course I may sometimes want to play other games that we may actually do some of them that are kind of actually not live streams, of course. It was only would rather be on different matters some types. But yeah, maybe sometimes I could pretty much bring that back some of the time, sometimes. But I actually did very good live streams. The amount of good live streams I actually had to say well done actually. Like well done some of them. So pretty much I had to say that, I was thankful for everyone. The ones that sometimes there are a very amount of good people, not bad people, because well, I don't actually support that kind of crap because well, I had to say that I was very thankful for everyone, very much. Like some people who actually were continuing on enjoying my content for the most best years for most likely for anything. So I just say that everyone were amount of like good people, I guess. I have to say, like, as long as a few people were actually enjoying a bit of my good reaction videos or some time out of good bests. I mean, I had to say that some of them I had to make the best moments ever. And also, don't forget about the top 10, everyone. I mean, the top 10 was a very massive, good, big year. That I also wanted to talk about the top 10 videos I actually had to do, like some reactions. Man, some of them were good and some of them weren't. I mean, as long as I actually, like, that there were a few other problems that sometimes I had to say, but, sometimes you gotta live and learn what you're gonna actually get, I guess. It's not gonna like bring any else from a second wish, I guess. But I had to say, I at least had to try, though. I mean, at least I had to kind of actually try, tried actually my hardest and see how things were going to work in the better ends. I'd seen how sometimes actually worked. So maybe. And yeah, I think that's what I was thankful for. And also, yes, I am actually going to be thankful for Christmas, by the way. Very thankful. I may actually get some new games, new characters, new voices, and maybe a lot more awesome epicness. Like, a loads of epicness. But if you actually do actually enjoy some seasons, yeah, the seasons were very good. Like Mountain Mice channels, they were doing good. They were doing good. And about the new channels, yep, I was actually making some good work progress about that. Since it actually isn't going a little bit more up exactly. At least I'm keeping an eye on the things that are doing actually very, very good. Sorry, I had to say that they were doing very big good. But as long as I had to say that some of them were best, yeah, they actually were good. Hold on, I'm gonna drink a bit of this Gatorade. Hold on, I'll actually keep on speaking before we actually are done for the live stream for the day. So yeah, hold on. Hmm. All right. Anyways, yeah, had to drink a bit of some lemon lime. Yep, definitely lemon lime. So anyways, about the next thing I want to be talking about is the next upcoming video I might actually want to be doing. So the only thing I'm gonna probably be doing is doing some impressions. About the Sonic impressions. Which yes, I am gonna actually be doing that since I will be doing an upcoming video that might happen around somewhere on the 26th or the 27th. I might actually have to put in, with the voicing. I mean, I actually have to say that my voicing was actually good. I mean, some channels I did on separate channels I did on mine, they were still good. I mean, they were still the same as usual. But even though that sometimes my voices were outdated on most sometimes of the seasons, which they were all right, I guess. But some of the outdated were all right to me, which I just say to myself that it was pretty okay. Which I mean, yeah, sometimes I would really want to bring out some characters that were a lot awesome and a lot epic. As more likely I have to say is give or take. So probably. So anyway, as for such as I would say is that well, for what I'm going to be doing somewhere sometime, I might actually will be doing some impressions. The Sonic impressions I've been doing for some time. So yeah, I will actually be performing to do another video sometime on the 26th or the 27th. But don't worry about the live streams though. I may actually have to be like moving them up or moving them down. So I may actually have to be moving some of them, a little bit of a good spot so that way that some of them don't get a bit of a ruined moment because people would say is, hey, where's the live stream, is it going or is it working? Like, I mean, I'm pretty much going to get some people who might actually say that or sometimes won't say that. As long as that people were actually being patient or waiting as that for long, I may actually will try to get to the best way possible if I actually do respond into the chats, which I pretty much will actually respond to that. So, yes, I would definitely be sure to get to respond to that. Maybe. And then, yeah, so that's all I have to say that I was thankful for many years, as I have to say from, wow, can't believe that it's going to be the next year of 2023, which, I mean, it's going to be pretty much a forbiddable future, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I wouldn't be proud about the bit of the unfeasible part. A bit of something about 2023, which I'm not that sure enough. I may actually will still continue content as like any other YouTuber is. I mean, I can still do that, but it will be pretty bit impossible with 2023 as long as I actually get into like a lot amount of good things in life that I may actually have to perform and most likely do like any other single day that I may always have to do. Like, I had to get like the thumbnailing, the most like anything. Like I had to like do all that crap for most likely for anything, which I actually had to try like most times. I mean, sometimes I just sometimes go on Google sometimes to find what best image I might have to find, which again, sometimes I may want to actually be figuring about that. Which sometimes I always do pretty well to do something like that. So probably. And then, yeah, for whatever my future is going to be in 2023, I don't know. I think it's going to remain the same, or it might actually be a bit of a futurable thing that we might talk about or sometime. But as long as that we may get to some point that we may actually have to jump on, then we just may have to see what actually happens to see how things might turn out for the future, I guess. But I don't know. Like I said, for whatever I want to say about the future, it would rather be 2025 or 2030, which I mean, Jesus, man, like it will be actually a long time. It will be a very long time. I mean, I'd still be more in my 20s. Like, Jesus, I'd be in my 20s right now. I mean, 20s. I mean, imagine this, like 20s. Like, I'd be in my 20s. Like, jeez, like 20s, like yo, like I'd say like 20s, bruh. I mean, yeah, I just say that on my 20s, it would be very crazy. Like, I may sometimes be talking about some theories, or sometimes a bit of understanding, or sometimes a bit of different reasons of different respects, I guess. But I had to say that, yeah, pretty much. And then yeah, so DA Bunny said was, wow, I rewatched your old videos and you sounded way young. I know, right? I know. Thank you, by the way, DA Bunny. I mean, thank you. I mean, yeah, I have to say is thank you, man. Thanks. Hold on, let me type it in. Hold on. Thanks, thanks, man. There we go. And then send. There you go. So anyway, about my old videos, I gotta say that my old videos were impressive. I mean, I was trying to actually get some, a little bit of respect that I actually did wanted to say in a bit of a long time, everyone. That I actually wanted to tell you was this. So yeah, I know that we are actually kind of reaching to another, another evolution at this point, which I may actually will explain right now, since we might be getting to a bit of two more years to go, since might be actually happening on December, and then just January again, back all the way where we started from the exact same thing. So anyway, about my old videos were pretty good. I mean, I was actually gonna say I was very proud that I got some Ks. Like, my old videos, man, the ones that actually got some K views were amazing. I mean, my goodness, I loved so many times that people loved watching my content. Loads of days. I mean, it being content for days. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, my first reaction on my first video, I was talking about some Ks. Man, about like Devil Mario versus Sonic.exe, it went very perfect. The most way it did, even though I had some expressions, then yeah, I actually really had some expressions whenever, sometimes I always have like a mad face, a smiley face, or any kind of expression that I've always would do sometimes. But it be the opinion I'd be wanting to say for some time, for years, even though I actually want to be like saying things however I want, actually feel free to say so. But yeah, that's just how I actually wanted to say. That's how the way I would keep it, sometimes. But yeah, I gotta say about my old videos, they were good. I mean, my old videos were very good. Even though I had to talk about my first reaction video that I actually ever did was wait, hold on a minute. Let me actually go to my hold on a second. Let me check what was my first reaction video I did. Oh, wait a minute. So my first reaction video was hold on, I'm getting to it. So the only first reaction video I did, by the way, well, I actually did reacted to the first video I actually did besides the watch videos. I mean, watch videos were a thing, by the way, until I decided to stop doing watch videos. Which I know. It was kind of actually sad, by the way. I know. It was sad that I know I was wanting to do watch videos, but sometimes I actually just prefer to do reaction videos. Were kind of actually a bit better, but sometimes I actually do want to actually express about the watch videos, or sometimes about reaction videos were pretty bit okay, by the way. Sometimes, but yeah, I know. Like some people actually did forgot about it, and sometimes some people have not. I mean, watch videos were a thing, by the way. It actually all started when it was around like yeah, so for the watch videos, it all started when it was in 2017. Like that all started, I mean, oh darn, I'm getting like a voice crack again. All right. So anyway, I was talking about 2017. Oh yes. So about 2017, about my first watch video, it all started in 2017. Like it all started right there, by the way. It started November 26th. Like, dude, that's nuts. Like, that's amazing. Like, I mean, I'm proud of it. Like, goddamn, I'm proud of it. Like, I gotta say about my watch videos, it still remained to continue on starting with the exact same thing. I mean, I actually decided I wanted to keep saying watch videos before I could get to the next evolution, before I wanted to start with reaction videos. Like, reaction videos, like, people were alright with reaction videos, but I gotta say about me, man, it wasn't that very impressive for me. Like, I was very proud of myself. Like, I was the only person I was proud. I had, like, pride, proud, and all that stuff. Like, kept on being more of a good legend for lots of times, but, Mount of Good Best to Mount of Good Best. But I actually did want to say before the watch videos, man, it all started in 2017 before it got all the way a bit down to somewhere on another bottom view. So hold on, let me actually just do something by saying watch, by the way. So yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So let me just take a look on the watch videos. So anyway, so far I actually have to say about the watch videos started in 2017. Actually, immediately came all the way a bit, somewhat all the way a bit down. Like, I mean, it got to the bigger point and bigger top at hand for most times. It actually went there for loads of times. Like, I mean, it all started still again about 2017, then 2018, and then probably about 2019, and then of course, yep, 2019, and then hold on, I'm getting there, but it's like loads of lots, but yeah, all the way to 2018, of course, and then 2019. And then, of course, it went to all the way to 2020. Wait, hold on a second. Let me see where it all the way went. Yep, 2020. Like, yep, that was the next one of 2020. Like, yeah, it all started, still remains about 2017, but 2018, 19, and then 20. Like, I was kind of actually impressed about how much of the ways it still continued on and rambled on. Like, it still started all the way. Like, oh, here's the end point. Like, let me tell you guys about the end point, by the way. The end point that actually started about that one, man, it actually ended in 2021 before I decided that I was going to actually, talk about that one. Yeah, it actually ended in 2021 about the watch videos. Like, yeah, I had to decide actually to stop doing that, by the way, stop doing watch videos, and then carried on doing reaction videos. Like, reaction videos, man, I was actually okay about reaction videos, but yeah, rest in peace to my watch videos. Like, I mean, I was talking about the watch, by the way, but rest in peace to the watch, by the way, watch stuff. Like, exactly. I mean, I was kind of actually okay with that one. So, yeah. And oh, by the way, let me look at the chats, by the way. So, all right. So, I almost forgot that. And also, Combat Tournament existed. Actually, not almost. And so the next one said was, okay, so the next one said was, I forgot that existed. Man, I kind of actually missed the old times. I could agree, by the way. I could definitely agree. I actually have to agree with you, by the way, D.A. Bunny. I mean, I actually agree with you. And also, except for 2020. I know, right? The stupid Corona existed. I mean, it all still existed. Like, Corona was a waste of crap. Like, it was waste of crap. Like, I mean, thanks to China, though. Like, thanks to that, I guess. Like, yeah, I think China was the one that actually started the whole mess. Almost a little bit of a bigger mess that people were having a bigger outrages of stupid Corona. Like, it still couldn't even hold itself together, which I'm not even pretty much going to say that, by the way. But yeah, it all still remained a little bit less at the start, so probably. And the next one said was 2020 was a nightmare. I could agree. I could definitely agree. And also, I think my first video was made was 2018 when I had my older account. Okay, I see that. I could definitely see that. And also before that, C. Okay, hey, my name is K. All right. And also, fucking tired to frame me. Oof. Ouch. And also, not only that, I had a lot of bad moments in my life. I couldn't see, by the way. Ow. I mean, I actually would feel bad if you actually had bad moments right there. I mean, that's kind of sad. I mean, that's real sad. And also, and don't blame China at all for it. Well, I actually have to say that I may have to disagree. I mean, it's your opinion, though. I mean, it's your opinion if you don't want to blame China. But just for me, I think it was kind of a bit of their less of their fault, which I mean, yeah, I think it's still kind of actually mattered. They still pissed at everybody out, which it still actually did, which people were actually having a lot of freakouts, most likely. But it still kind of actually did so. And they didn't mean to. Well, yeah, I know they did not mean to, but it still actually currently still got to themselves about it. And also, they didn't know it was gonna spreading like that. Well, I think it was kind of all a bit about science. That was not always sometimes the best solution. Which I mean, science can always be a bit better, and sometimes science always has to be a matter of sometimes a bit of a drop, a little bit. But sometimes science always may work in different partisan solutions, but it sometimes won't work in smarter ways. That it won't probably be in the best, about it like a mixed combo. Like if it would have mixed in a combo, it would have been like an orange juice being added to an apple juice. I mean, what would that be? I don't know what would that even taste, but just imagine if it was a mix, in a bit of a science, which I'm not a bit of a science teacher or any other teacher that if people wanted to be telling me so, which no, I'm not quite that person. I'm only just about the one that just tells about advices, some advices. And also in 2020, yeah, I think 2020 was a bit of a hell nightmare for everyone. So yeah, it kind of sucked and it really did. I mean, I was figuring the pieces together, which I was kind of sad that person actually left some reason, which I'm not even going to talk about. But yeah, it kind of actually was sad about seeing how things actually still turned it out, which, again, I sometimes was not a bit proud of, sometimes a little bit more sad about. But, not even going to say anything, which I mean, pretty much I wouldn't have any despake or anything, but yeah, pretty much. Plus, years didn't get better too. Well, I was actually a bit all right with some of the years about me exactly. That I did pretty bit well on pretty much well succeeded exactly on most of my videos, which I actually did sometimes did a bit better, and sometimes I didn't get most times a better, but I still actually did came a little bit better most of the times at the top of the green, or most likely the ones that have green on top and the greens that don't have top. So at least sometimes I actually kept pushing pretty good well in the algorithm as most likely. So did pretty well at sometimes. And also, as many years were still worse too. Yeah, well, I have to say that some years for me that were a bit good, and I have to say that I think you were right that sometimes that some years weren't that bit good for some like any other. Which I mean, people have sometimes that kind of theory most of the time. Some of the time that I could actually, be talking to some people about it, about sometimes. If some people have some matter of good taste, about sometimes about my kind of type, kind of like my taste. So yeah, kind of like my taste, actually, like actually had to explain to me, of course. And then take an example like 1960. Oh yeah, I forgot that sometimes 1960. I see. And also, just so you know, by the way, Dave Bunny, I wasn't there, by the way. I just wasn't there, by the way. I was more likely of a 2000s person, a 2000s guy. But, I could still actually look on history, by the way, sometimes of history. But, as long as I have to say about some history, that had to say about some history. And also, there was a whole riot going on. Yeah, I have to say that a riot, yeah, it kind of sucks. It really does. I mean, no joke, it really sucks. I mean, no one shouldn't be even taking that kind of a laugh about that. If it was kind of a bit of a non-serious riot, then yeah, I mean, it wouldn't actually look very pretty, or even look at the next part of that. So, I mean, I wouldn't be the next guy to be talking about like history, but sometimes I have to say about anything that might be good at some history, that some history had a little bit good amount of good taste. Some of them that, that weren't most likely bad about 1960. But, I have to agree that 1960 was kind of like a bit of a bad time for most everybody, and sometimes whatever things were, and most at most whatever it was. But yeah, I have to agree that you're probably right. So have to agree that you're actually kind of right. So anyway, so yeah, that's all I have to say. But if you guys actually want to be telling me about any kind of questions, well, I'll pretty much be getting going. So if you actually want to be saying anything or say the last time that we pretty much be getting going, then it's a chance to say anything, or it's a chance to say anything now that you can say anything. Like towards like one more question, and that'll pretty much get going. Like it doesn't have to be the 19s or kind of exactly. Oh, one more 19s, and I think that's it. Okay, so 1973 of a war that happened called YOMKIPPUR war. All right. Well, I never heard of that before, but just be sure to explain some of the stories, so so that way I could pretty much know what happened there. So, dang, I mean, some history had good, and some history never had sometimes some good. But just go right ahead, dear bunny. Go ahead. I mean, after all, it's kind of going to be the very last question. So, thanks. It'll be the very last question. Yep. Just had to stretch. But sometimes I'm very flexible. But just so you guys already do know that I'm very flexible, because I always use my arms very long and sometimes use my legs. But just so you guys already know that sometimes I can make some good poses. Very sometimes amount of good poses, because I can stretch my arms a little bit without actually making a cramp or actually breaking it. So just so you guys already know that sometimes I'm very flexible at sometimes, because well, I actually was kind of actually born to be a bit flexible. So yeah, sometimes it won't break my bones, but I'm actually pretty good being flexible. So that's kind of it. So if some people actually do have that kind of ability, well then I'll actually have to say that it's pretty okay. But if some people don't, then I mean I could be fine with that. I mean there's nothing to actually criticize about that. So there's nothing to criticize anything for that. So yeah, I mean, go ahead and say about the story about that dear bunny. Actually, just tell me about the story about you said was 1973. Just tell me a bit of the story that you can tell me. So, hold on. I'll just say is, tell me a bit of 1973 story. Hold on. I'm gonna just type it in. All right. So there we go. I just still said was, tell me a bit of the 1973 story. Uh, I don't know anything about it. Oh, okay, okay. But I might learn something about it. Okay, hold on. Okay, what was it? There you go. So typed. Anyway, so what was it about, by the way, D Bunny? That you actually learned, by the way. What was it about? I'm just kind of a little bit less interested, but just tell me about it. So anyway, yeah, just go right ahead. Just go right ahead. So yeah. I was kind of actually waiting for you, by the way, D Bunny. I was kind of actually waiting for you to actually say something. And yep, there goes my throat again. There goes my throat again. I just sometimes have a deeper voice sometimes, but I just don't even know. I'm assuming it was like okay, like some all right. Just take your time. Politic war. Oh yeah, yeah, those kind of things. Those kind of things. I see. All right, just go right ahead. Continue. Just like continue. Because well I just pretty much have to like just have to actually get to the shower, by the way, because well I'm currently going to be taking a shower after the live stream's almost over, and then afterwards I may actually do a bit the impressions, by the way, by doing the Sonic impressions, or actually kind of actually doing a bit more exactly. So yeah, there won't be pretty much be any much, so I might pretty much do the way I can do it, so maybe. So anyway, go ahead, dear Bunny. Just tell me about that you said was politic war. Just continue on with the story. By the way, just continue on with the story, because the YOMKIPPUR is a holiday. Wait, really? It's a holiday? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna type it in. Hold on. Wait, it's a holiday. All right, here we go. Oh, dang it. Ah, okay, never mind. Never mind. I got it. Thank goodness I wasn't going to do anything a bit differently. Oof. And, okay, so it was, or, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I never heard of YOMKIPPUR or the what? Yeah, pretty much that. Pretty much, and yeah, I never even knew about that one. By the way, I actually never knew, and dang, that's crazy. Like that's real crazy. Never even heard of it, by the way, but just never even heard of it. But man, boy, isn't that sure some history? I mean, sure isn't that history? Okay, so basically, all right. So hold on, I'm gonna say is basically what? Okay, hold on. Yeah, and then there you go. I said it was basically what? I just had to actually put a question mark in. So that way I could pretty much be answering the question. So that's all. And then, well, I was kind of actually getting a little bit less bored about it. So good thing I actually will pretty much be saving up the next one for number, what was it again? Oh, yeah, that's right. It was going to be the next one about number number 18. So it's when, all right, go ahead. And well, good thing I might pretty much continue on with StreamYard sometime, maybe. I think the next StreamYard show might actually be a little bit coming around a bit soon. So yeah. Oh yeah, the Jews. Okay, so the Jews sneak expiate their sins. Oh yeah, I forgot. Religions. Okay, I get it. I get it. Religions. I see. I actually see what you mean, by the way. I see. And about that, by the way, just so you guys already do know that, yeah, I'm a Christian, by the way. So you know, I'm just actually a Christian. So yeah, basically, I can pretty much do whatever I need to be do exactly because, well, just so you know, I'm actually a Christian. Which good thing I'm not supposed to actually be. Eh, actually not trying to expose a little bit less about it, but just at least I'm actually my own part of that exactly. So I'm just a Christian. That's it. So I'm just a guy that is a cool person that just actually just does things whenever I actually want to do things, and also achieve reconciliation with God. Oh, wow, that's pretty legend. I see. That's somewhat legend, I guess, about like saying is with God. Okay. I never knew that about anything about the jewels, but yeah, I gotta say that I wouldn't have a problem about Jews or even Muslims or whatever, but at least I have to say that sometimes that aren't a bit annoying. But that's all I just have to say. But yeah, I mean, as long as that they are actually pretty good, actually. Well, I have to say in my own opinion that they have their own evolutions and stuff. Like they have their own evolutions. I mean, just so you know, I'm actually a Christian, which we already do know that about like saying that like one or two times already. But yeah, I'm already a Christian. So what? I mean, as long as I just say that, yeah, I'm a Christian, then that's all I'm just saying. That's just what I'm just saying. So anyway, yeah. So D Bunny, if you're actually going to be having a conversation with me on Steam, by the way, about 1973, well then just tell me about the rest of the story because well, I'm just about to actually be leaving the live stream, and then yeah, I'll just actually continue on with talking DMs with you. By the way, sometime some soon. So yeah. Anyway, with that being said, everybody, well, I have to say that my name is Captain Toad, the holder of pictures, and I want to say is thank you guys very much, regardlessly, to enjoy my content. So thank you guys very much for enjoying my videos, and I have to say that to everyone else, whoever we might get to 500 subscribers, I want to say that everyone are the best. I mean, every one of my fans are amazing out there. Like, if some people are actually watching my content, I have to say that you guys rock. I mean, you guys actually definitely rock. I mean, as long as there's new people to subscribe to the my first channel exactly, if we actually do get 500, well then I'm just about to actually celebrate and get the next season. Will totally be fun at Freddy's. Will soon. And as long as I say that actually to be very fair, then yeah, I'll definitely be saying that. So thanks. And hold on. So I might once learned it, but I do know compensations uh, 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 cafe riot. Wait, really? Another riot out there? Jeez, I mean, there's gonna be many riots. Like, jeez, it's pretty riotly. I mean, just imagine it's too many riots. Like, dang, like I don't know when people are even like trying to say is that the world is better off with just with riots. I mean, geez, that's just crazy. Like, how much more does riots even have to come around into it? Like, I mean, what's it gonna be? Waiting for different years to come? I mean, that's just really different. And also, yeah. So anyway, let's just take a look on the next one. So the next one is I'm gonna learn it more so I can get a fully understanding about it. Okay. And also, yeah, it happened around 1960s. Oh no, it was a transgender riot that happened. Oh really? I mean, okay. I mean, okay. I mean, fair enough. By the way, I mean just fair enough. By the way, again, I meant to say was fair enough though. Fair enough. But anyway, I'm gonna might as well get going, and I wanted to say is I hope that you guys enjoy all the holidays that were actually like all holidays. So I have to say that if you guys actually did enjoy all those other holidays like Thanksgiving, Halloween, and other Halloweens in 2022, well then I hope that you all enjoy them. By the way, and then absolutely about Christmas. Yeah, I have to say about Christmas. Yeah, I will definitely talk about Christmas real soon since Christmas might be the only thing that we might be knowing about next for the next holiday. So, yeah, just about the next holiday. So, I'm actually pretty proud that we might actually get to, just about Christmas. So, anyways, folks, I might as well be actually leaving here. And, oh, let's just read a few more chats to DA Bunny, and then I think that might be the only last thing that's it. So anyway, let's read the next one. A trans woman refused arrest from an officer, and the officer had to use force on them, and after that, it caused a riot. It lasted about like 3 nights in CL compilations cafe riot. Oh, wow. I mean, okay, well, I have to say that, yeah, I think the officer was definitely in the right in the situation. I'd say that, yeah, I think the officer is kind of actually correct. I mean, yeah, I mean, what would happen if there wasn't an officer? I mean, it would be definitely a total alternate universe. I mean, it would totally be like an alternate version about it. Like, I mean, imagine if a trans woman wasn't actually arrested at all, I guess. But I really don't quite know who actually was at the very end, of course. So I don't know. I mean, really, I just don't know. Oh, yeah, it happened in California. Oh, really? I mean, okay. I'm just actually kind of learning how that goes. But okay, well, thanks for telling me about that, Dear Bunny. Actually, thank you for telling me that about California. But anyways, folks, well, I think it's about time that we leave the live stream. But if some of you guys have any questions, well, just hold it for another day and hold it for another some time. Whatever things we might be ready for another for another StreamYard show or for another video exactly. But whatever will happen next. So thank you guys. And without that being said, I will get going and real soon and very casually, real soon in the next video. Anyway, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, the bell to be notified. And then exactly, like, comment, and subscribe, and then the bell, and that would be a lot amazing. So thanks. All right, so yeah, and also, hey, dear Bunny, can you just be sure to hold that kind of stuff, by the way, before I actually would be ready? Just so you know, you can definitely talk to me in some DMs, by the way, on Steam. So just so you know, you can definitely talk to me about that if you actually want to. But thanks. And also, AKA California, and also 1962 Los Angeles riots was like the worst one though. That was like the one of the biggest riots that happened. All right. And also, well, I'll be sure to see you guys real soon. And then, yeah, we'll be sure to talk about anything topics as long as everyone wants. So, yeah, I mean, to be fair with everyone, is that, we're just here to have fair, on stream, on the stream yard, like anything else. I mean, it's not like it's going to be my stream exactly for some time, but it may actually sometimes always be on StreamYard, which is a very different thing that I may actually want to be actually putting into hold or whatever to actually add things. But as for such, that I will get going, and my name is Captain Toad, the holder of pictures, and yep, it's a new name by now. So for right now, I'm going to be saying the name now is called Captain Toad, the holder of pictures. As long as I change another new name exactly, then that's all I might have to say for now at the very time. But anyways, Captain Toad, the holder of pictures, will be seeing you guys in the very next video. If you guys want a StreamYerd video coming up real soon, well then don't worry. You guys might get one real soon next time. So just so you know, just be patient what happens next, and we'll see you guys next time for the very next video. And remember the 4 combinations before we leave is like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. So that way that you guys will be staying on topic in every other single video that I make on my first channel or any other separate channels that I make. So thank you guys very much for being patient for lots of more and loads of best things that might happen. For such is that we may never know what happens hold for us next. But anyways, with all that being said, I'll see you guys really soon in the next video. So anyway, with all that being said, my name is Captain Toad, the holder of pictures, and I'll see you guys again for the next video. And also, sign out everyone, and let the video clip begin at the very end. So I'm just going to try to get another good outro for the very time, whenever I actually have to put some new ones on the, about like the video clips. So yeah, it only counts about the countdown exactly. So might as well have to think about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be sure to see you guys, even heck, in the very next video. And also, sure as heck to see you guys next time. So yeah, bye everybody, signing off. And here we go. The countdown's going to begin any second. So it's about time that we're all going to leave, get out our seats, and pretty much do anything. So with that being said, see you next time. Bye-bye. Captain Toad, the holder of pictures, signing off. And we'll see you guys again for the Ultimate Custom Night. That will definitely be the next one about Bears Attack 1. So we're going to be talking about that when it's going to be ready. So you guys are ready to be sitting up in your seats again, and we'll talk and have another meet again. So anyways, Captain Toad, the holder of pictures, signing out. Bye-bye.